Hey, what's going on, guys? Doc here with Boys R Us with a clutch update for you. This clutch was one of my most anticipated clutches for the season because of the mix of Hurricane and Nyala, which I thought was going to be unique. And I must say that did not disappoint. I was very pleased with the results, as you'll see in a minute. I thought the male was Nyala Yellow Belly Clown when I bought him, as that's how I bought him as. But none of the babies had yellow belly. I got it tested for yellow belly since I never had this mix before of Nyala, Hurricane, and yellow belly. So I got the babies tested for Hurricane, some of them, and then yellow belly, and none of the babies came back as positive for yellow belly. So I truly believe that the male doesn't have it. I'll test him nonetheless, but at this point, I believe that the real pairing was Nyala Clown to a Hurricane Het Clown female. Results were mind-blowing. I couldn't be happier with how they turned out to be. And actually, they look exactly how I thought they would look. So I'm pretty pleased. So as always, let's dive down and see what we got. So here we go, guys. This is baby number one. When I saw this baby, because of how the alien heads, they don't have like the two holes from a normal, you start having one hole per alien head. That's one of the characteristics of Hurricane, and then you see some disfiguring of the alien head and some stretching, but usually Hurricanes are much darker than normals, and this has a normal color. So I'm not gonna classify this male as Hurricane. I'm just gonna call it a normal Het Clown, but a nice pattern on this baby. Let's go to the next one. There you go. As I mentioned to you before, the Hurricane gene is also a darkening gene. So look how much darker this is compared to the other one, and look how the jumbled up patterns are. You start with the alien heads, and then you have like the swirls inside of the alien heads. And even, let me try to, without bothering her, look how her neck looks. Even the alien heads on the necks, you start having this chaining. This is very characteristic of Hurricane. So I had all the animals tested, and besides the ones that didn't look like Hurricane, the clowns. So not that did not look like Hurricanes. Since I never made Nyala Hurricanes before, I didn't know if they were or not. I was pretty sure they were, but I wanted them tested anyway. So this is a Hurricane female Het Clown. So this one is a Nyala female Het Clown. You can see a little smiley face in there. As I told you, I never hatched Nyala Hurricanes before, so I got her tested. She's not Hurricane, but you can see how close to mahogany in color the Nyalas are. But the pattern on the side and how the alien heads floating, it's not the same. At least from my perspective, is not the same as mahogany, but they have the same tones of color, the brownish head, and it's a really nice female. So Nyala Het Clown. So we have another Nyala Het Clown This is another female, and she's really angry at me right now. Apparently they don't like the camera very much. So, oh, I'm wearing gloves, don't worry. So you can see the mahogany brown on the top of the head and the darkening of the blacks, really black. You don't see any blushing on the black part, and you can see some striping. They have some breaks on the top of the dorsal. You can see the floating alien heads. Let's see, chillax, yeah, really white belly. Oop, I almost dropped you. So they're really nice size as well. So that's a really nice girl. Let's go to the other one. So here we have another hurricane girl. She's also head for clown as the entire clutch. You can see the alien heads, and you can see also like the alien heads chaining. Let's see if I can show on her neck. If she let me, like, there you go. See how the alien heads come all the way up? So very nice example. And this line of hurricane came straight from Europe, directly from Hans, which was the guy that discovered the gene. Even though that Trick and Blitz are the same as hurricane, he line bred for the best looking hurricane. So I love my line of hurricane, which is his line, but that's the one that I work with. Let's go to the next one. So this boy is in deep blue. As you can see, look at his eye. This one is a hurricane. Oh, you got a piece of cocoa in there. So this one is a hurricane clown male. And you can see how much pattern hurricane brings to the clown. You can see all the keyholes from the alien heads. And you bring some pattern to the top of the head. I mean, look how nice he looks. You guys should see him when he's not in shed. He's so bright and gold brown. You'll see his brother. So, hurricane clown boy. So this boy is the same as his sibling. He's a hurricane clown male. And you can see how much brighter they are when they're not in shed. You can see the keyholes, a lot of pattern, which I love for clowns. And he's gonna be available along with his brother. So let's go to the next one. So this next one is gonna be a Nyala clown. You can see how it jumbles up the pattern and brings pattern to the clowns. Unfortunately, guys, I think my Nyala male is actually just Nyala yellow belly male is just a Nyala. I test all the babies and all came back negative for yellow belly. So my guess, I'm gonna get him tested, but my guess is that he is not yellow belly. So this is a plain Nyala clown. Look how pretty this animal is. Look at all this white coming up, the flaming from the belly to the mid of the body. And look at the gold tones and the gold mahogany head, which usually Nyala wipes off the pattern on the top of the head and gives this solid copper color to it. So I love the gene. So Nyala clown female. Let's go to the next one. So this female is a Nyala Hurricane Clown. As you can see, it's a perfect mix between the two. You have the copper clean head, you have the colors and the design of the Nyala, but you have the pattern that is jumbled up by the Nyala gene of the Hurricane. So it's a perfect, this one is a perfect mix between Hurricane and Nyala. So if you put two together, they're gonna get exactly what you think it would look like. Look at the side. And again, no yellow belly. I got tested, so it's positive for Hurricane. And you can clearly see that it's Nyala. So let's go to the next one. So guys, this is my favorite one from the entire litter. This is a male Nyala Hurricane Clown. Look at the stripe in the back. It is crazy. The copper colors and then the gold yellow pattern, and you still have the white flaming coming from the side. This is crazy. I can't imagine what projects that I can put him to in the future. Of course, this is going to be a holdback, and the female Hurricane Nyala Clown is going to be a holdback as well. So look at this. This is such a pretty animal. So this was the last one. This was a beautiful clutch. I was very excited for the results, and the results did not disappoint me, besides the yellow belly, which was a bummer. But again, it happens when you buy something, it's not always what you think. So that's it for today. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment on the videos. I always like to interact with you and answer your questions. And it's always a pleasure to provide content for you guys and share my journey. Don't forget about the giveaway. We're really close to the 500 mark. And as soon as we reach 500 subscribers, I'm gonna have the giveaway for $300 credit for our Morph Market store, which you can pick any animal that you want. Many animals, one animal, deposit on an animal, whatever you want to do. Of course, I'm not gonna cover shipping. It's just credit for the animal, so shipping is gonna be on you. So all you have to do to participate in the giveaway is like this video, comment on as many videos as you can, subscribe to our channel, because when we hit the 500 subscriber mark, I'm gonna have a live and I'm gonna use a random comment picker to pick the winner on a random video. So the more videos you comment on, the higher are your chances of winning. That's it for today, guys. Thank you again. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.